Hey everyone, Reginald Conga back. Another Gex video.
It's tail time!
This is the second mission for Circuit Central, www.com.com. Clever names, the writers. I think this time I really am gonna go after this one because I know which way I'm supposed to go now.
Why you? I'll murderize you.
I have the volume turned down. It's still really distracting to me. I'll try to persevere, but we're making good use of the tongue thing where Gex grabs ledge grabs with his tongue. It's kind of fascinating how game developers don't choose their mascot species based on the they don't do it based on like how much they like the animal. They usually do it based on what they can do with the animal, you know. So Gex can climb walls, well, especially in the first game. He can also do that stuff with his tongue and stuff, but I'm sure developers weren't crazy on lizards when they made Gex 1. They probably just, you know, whatever, it'll get us paid. I don't know, maybe there was someone at the studio that really liked geckos, I don't know. Kind of fascinating how they stick to walls. Anyway, I'm just showing off here that you can stay in place and it'll keep refreshing your, it's kind of a useless mechanic, but it's there. I just wanted to show that off for some reason. That didn't work. So, I'm trying to get the collectible, remote. In this part, I don't know if I succeed, but I do get the red remote, you know, the normal shit, but,
all this technology so fat guys can hear.
For some reason the bounce move doesn't count when you jump on the springs. You think you'd have to use the tail move, but you don't. And I don't think it even works. So there's a weird glitch later in the playthrough, right? It's not in this part, but at one point I'm in this, you know, area where you can't die from falling into a bottomless pit, and there was a couple of situations where I actually did fall into the bottomless pit because I think they had to program it special so that you could so that you couldn't fall into a bottomless pit and it would just reset where you were in the location or whatever. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I entered that place by accident. I wanted to teleport to me somehow. Weird. Game must have spazzed out. I like to wonder about, you know, that one guy who worked on this game and was like, why the fuck does nobody talk about this game anymore? I slaved over it. Fuck. I mean, no one talks about Gex these days. Even the Reddit is long dead. The subreddit, I mean, it's... And there's like a few threads on it, but it's like kind of gone. Pretty much gone, yeah. I can't help but want that Gex 4 that we never got on PS2, or even just bringing it back now. See, that stuff is really weird. It just does that randomly. Gex runs into a wall, and he's like... Anyway. This is I forgot to mention it's really annoying, like it kind of had to be done, but like it's annoying how the camera makes a sound when you try to use it on a location where the camera is automated no matter what. If you can't, for some reason if you can't, you're just not allowed to change the camera angle in some areas, and it's like all the time you get that sound. It's really annoying. You know what else is annoying? Trying to commentate with the game audio still in. Like, I try to do it so I can get an idea of what's happening on the screen at the time and shit. Especially in this game where, like, Gex has all this dialogue to himself, you know? He's just talking to himself. It's a little better than Bubsy, because I think Bubsy's not even talking to the audience half the time. He's just... Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm being harsh on Bubsy again, but, So, I think, oh, I forgot about the title of this video. You're probably wondering why the fuck I titled it that, when I don't have any tangents to go off of without other people, but, like, lizard people would probably be better than congressmen, you know? You ever just so disappointed in your country's government, you just wonder, what would happen if Gecko was the president, you know? Maybe we could get that, lizard person as, president, but, they're not into politics. No, I'm kidding. There are no lizard people, but I don't know how nobody can hear me at this point, but, I'm just talking to the microphone. I don't even know. It's a little shaky where it's on this chair. I don't know why. Probably all. I like I said that, now everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Well, I talk about it. No one's gonna watch this. It doesn't matter what I say. I could say anything. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting that thing where I hate when the collectibles go off into a bottomless pit or whatever. I like how they included a way back just in case you were going for the collectible shit. Like I am here, but I didn't feel like going all the way back and going through the other levels of fucking bullshit just to get that white remote, especially because I think they unlocked the bonus levels. Not the bonus levels. Yeah, they unlocked the bonus levels, but the gold remotes, like... The gold remotes actually unlock this, secret levels. You get one for being a boss and get one for these secret areas, and I'm sorry for that cut there. I actually ran out of, foot space on the disc. I was recording that too. DVD. I completely lost my train of thought now. I was talking about something with, I actually don't know what I was talking about. I can't remember. I basically record this stuff to DVDs, and it's not the best quality, but I kind of don't think I'm ever getting money back from this channel, you know, because I'm not gonna enable ads for a video that'll make 25 cents. That's being like excessively generous too. That would imply that 25 people watch the channel, probably way more. So, you know, I'm not fucking enabling ads just yet. Maybe if I get like 1,000 people who consistently watch, I'll start doing ads, and I'd probably take this channel a little more seriously, you know, uploading more frequently. I just can't get this platform for some reason. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time.
All this technology and Shatner still can't get a good haircut.
I'm surprised that guy's still alive since he said that. It'd be really bad if he was like dead from something. Poor Robin Williams.
Let's get it on.
This is the part where I'm trying to get all these collectibles, and it's just...
Let's get it on.
I'm really desperate for that remote, but
It's tail time.
there we go. Fucking hell. I really wish I remembered what I was talking about. Something about the game. Something relevant that I forgot. I think it was I just can't remember. I don't know why brains do this, you know. I mean, you forget what you were just talking about, and it pisses you off, and you spend 10 minutes trying to think of what you were talking about, and you just can't. Really, just awful. Nice work there, Darwinian evolution. I looked at Vanilla, whatever, the YouTube competitor basically, and like all the videos have like single digit views except for like I think one that was ranting about YouTube, and it had 25 views, and I'm like, crap, this is kind of sad that YouTube has this much fucking power and the government hasn't done anything about it yet. They genuinely need to be trust busted at this point. It's getting out of hand. How much they're disabling ad revenue for some YouTubers because of their comment section, and then they also disabled one YouTuber's actual fucking ability to get comments on their videos. I'm like, gosh fucking darn it, just do something right. Handle the situation right. It doesn't have to be a big one. Just do one thing right. I remember there was this one article recently. It was very bunk, but it said supposedly the top earner on YouTube is a child who just, you know, uploads all the fucking time with these toys reviews. I have no idea if that's even remotely accurate. It might have been a parody article by The Onion or something, but I don't know. I think PewDiePie's still pretty up there, probably. It's kind of bizarre, PewDiePie not being that T-Series uploader or whatever, where like they use sub bots or something. I don't know how all that shit works. I don't like either of them. I don't give a fuck about this Indian T-Series shit. I also don't. I just never watch PewDiePie, you know. So I just don't care about either of them. But I mean.
What is this? Outtakes from Deep Space Nine?
Maybe I should talk about a sci-fi show. No one ever really says "Beam me up, Scotty" in the original Star Trek, because it's like always a variation of the line, like "Beam us up, Scotty" or something. You know, not the exact line, but it's close enough, you know. But no one says it exactly that way. Certainly not. Someone, I think it was James Rolfe, was talking about it, and he said, you know, he was kind of impressed knowing they'd done a compilation of all those lines before. Cause it's a pretty memorable line, and it's like, you know, there's no compilation, so he had to watch through the entire series again to find out. Or maybe fast forward, but like find out what the fuck. Gosh, this fucking puzzle, gosh. It's really awkward doing platforming on sections like this, because like Gex doesn't jump as high depending on like how.
Boys, Tron didn't work once, it's not gonna work twice.
Love that line, but Gex doesn't really jump as high if you like if you just run a little bit. You have to be running at full speed to jump as high as you can, but that's it. See ya.